Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, I just got to bring it to you guys this morning. This is Lisa Guice, your self-relationship expert, your inspirational speaker, your Be Great Now coach, and the author of You're Just a Quote Away from Your Greatness. I help women go to the next level, devising strategies that will take them into their greatness, debunk what everyone has said about them, and kick butt. I have to come to you about somebody out there who is kicking butt right now, okay? Someone out there who is kicking butt, and that is Rihanna. That is Rihanna. I'm not really a makeup girl. I dibble and dab in makeup here and there. And I know there's some of you who are makeup connoisseurs, but I have to say, good morning, Evangelist. I have to say that when I see someone launch a product and the product just takes off, regardless to who that person is, regardless to how big or small their launch is, it just lights a fire in my belly. And right now, this morning, I am on fire, and I want you to be on fire too. I just want to point out some really good things that I've been watching this line since it launched. My daughter has just been obsessed with it, and she's actually the one who brought it to my attention. And ever since she brought it to my attention, I'm like, well, let me see what's going on. So I've been watching this particular line that Rihanna has launched, and I am just in awe. Not just because it's Rihanna. I mean, yes, she's a star, she's fabulous, all those great things. But that's neither here nor there. But I am in awe of the care. That's what I'm reading from the launch, the care that was taken with this line. And so I wanted to come and just share with you guys four things that Rihanna has taught me, and four things she's confirmed for the most part for me. And I will hope that this drops in your spirit as well, because I'm telling you guys, I get it. She's Rihanna, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter who the person is. What is for you will always be for you. Do not forget that. Do not forget that. So on Why Not Wednesday, we're going to talk about the four things that Rihanna has confirmed. Hey, Miss, how you doing? Hey, Ebony. So first of all, this is what I want to tell you. When you're getting ready to launch anything, don't rush. People will make you feel like, they'll keep asking you. If you have a vision or an idea, they'll keep asking you, well, you keep talking about it. When is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're feeling this undue pressure to rush it out, to get it to, bring it to market. And sometimes that happens before it's even ready. It's not even ready, but you're rushing because you're on somebody else's timetable. So stay in the pocket of your dream and your vision. Do not allow others to rush you, because you have that vision and you want to make sure that that vision is complete before you release it. Now, that's not to say, and I'm talking to my procrastinators right now, we're not talking about taking 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. That's not what we're talking about. Pushing it off, coming up with reasons why. No. We're talking about diligently working on something. And some things are bigger than just a 1 week launch. I thought about it on Monday and I'm launching it next Monday. Some things are bigger than that. Some things really need to be cultivated, need to be investigated, need to be researched. So by all means, don't allow someone else to put you on their timetable. I don't know how many. I went back before I got on this broadcast, I went back and just looked at all the different, some of the different interviews she had done. And people were always asking her, when are you coming out with your line? When are you coming out with your line? She was steadfast on, it'll be out. Don't worry about it. It's coming. But she held true to her vision. She held true to her vision. So the first thing I learned is don't rush. Hold true to your vision. Hold true to your vision. It took her 2 years to actually put this line out. That is a long time in her industry with the financial access that she has. With the money that she has, she could literally have something out next week if she wants. Everybody's going to jump on board. But she rang true to her vision. So stay true to your vision. Don't rush. Don't allow someone else to put you on their timetable. The second thing that that was confirmation for me was that it is so important that you research the gaps in the industry that you're thinking of going into. And I don't care if you're a 9-to-5er, an entrepreneur, small business, whatever you're doing right now. If you're a 9-to-5er and you want a promotion, you want to move up at work, then you need to research the job or position that you are trying to elevate to, and you need to find out what are the missing components. How can I either educate myself so that I'm not missing any of the gap, anything within that industry, or let me go 1 above, 2 above, 3 above what they're requesting, so that when I come to the table, they'll understand that I'm the only candidate that they want. I am what they have been looking for. So you have to research. If you're an entrepreneur or small business and you want to launch a new product, research the industry that you're trying to launch. Research the industry you're trying to get into or the product that you're trying to launch, so that you could find the gaps where someone else has already launched it. Let me tell you, we don't need to recreate the wheel. Think about it. Makeup. People wear it every day. It's not a new concept. But what she did is, through her years of all the different makeup lines that she's been exposed to, she said, you know what? They may have my shade, but they don't have the shade of my friends, or they only have 1 or 2, or, something like that. And she was like, I'm going to fill that gap. I am going to fill that gap. I want my makeup line to be able to cover every woman. Every woman is what I want. She filled in the gap in the industry. That's what you need to do. Like I said, whether you're a 9-to-5er and you're looking to elevate in your job, or if you're an entrepreneur and a small business owner, you need to look at your industry and fill in the gap. That is your jewel right there. That's your jewel. That is your here I am world. You better look out. Okay. And then number 3, she shared her vision with 3 people. She shared her vision originally with 3 people. And she created a team with those 3 people. And they were 3 people who saw her vision. So when you share your vision with someone, and you know that look, sometimes when you share your vision, people are like, what? Oh, okay. But you can tell that they don't really get your vision. Stop right there. Don't continue on. No need to say another word. They just don't get it. That just means that that's not the person who's meant to follow you or go with you on that journey. Don't force someone to see your vision. Either they get it or they don't get it. Either they feel it in their belly or they don't feel it in their belly. And you need to be okay with that. You need to be okay with the fact that they don't get it, but that doesn't mean it's a bad vision. That doesn't mean it's a bad idea. That just means that that particular individual doesn't get it. And that's okay. It doesn't mean they're a bad person. They just don't get it. And that's okay. It's your vision anyway, right? So if somebody doesn't get it like that, move on. Just telling y'all, move on. Number 4, strive to be a game changer. Strive to be a game changer in everything that you do. Strive to be a game changer. Usually when makeup lines launch, they usually launch, maybe 2 or 3 colors in the African American shades. Rihanna was like, okay, I'm not feeling that. That's not okay to me. I'm going to fill in the gap, because I'm going to fill in the gap of all the different shades that they don't cover. And not only am I going to fill in the gap, but what I'm going to do is I am going to make it a point that I not only launch the multiple African American shades, but I don't know if you guys know, she launched 40 shades at one time. Hey, Tracy, 40 shades at one time. That's unheard of. That is unheard of. But that's what you position yourself to do when you don't rush, don't jump on someone else's time frame for when your product should be launched. That's when you take your time, you do your research, and you say, I want to make sure when I launch that I go out with a bang. I want these people to know that I have arrived, that I am here to change the game. She is here to change the game. And let me tell you, the African American, the darker shades of her line, they're sold out in all the stores. They're sold out. So what does that tell the industry? The industry that has refused for years to, either you're this shade or you're that shade, and then that's it. That's all we're going to give you. they have refused for years to increase their African American shades. She has just put them on notice. Oh, you didn't want to do it? I've arrived. I'm doing it. And guess what? Not only am I doing it, I'm kicking butt at it because people have no place else to go. They're all coming to me. Hello? Hello? The African American woman spends $7.5 billion. Did you hear what I said? $7.5 billion a year on makeup. That is a lot of money that previous makeup lines were missing out on. Because if you don't have my shade, well, I'm not going to go around looking crazy. I'm not going to go around wearing a shade that's not my shade. And people are like, okay, what was she thinking? Right? No, I just won't wear your makeup. So think about all the money that they missed out on. I mean, we're talking about makeup lines that have been around forever. They've had all these years to perfect, to market, to research, to find out what it was that we were looking for, what it was that we needed. And they didn't bother to do that. So she slid right on in there under the radar for the most part because no one knew that she was going to launch 40 different shades. Okay, yeah, she's another star coming out with a makeup line. Who cares? We don't have to worry about our bottom line because we've been here forever and there's been a plethora of stars who have come out with makeup and they haven't, for the most part, affected us. Rihanna said, hold up, you must have forgot I was Rihanna. I'm here to change the game. I'm here to set the makeup industry on fire. And that's exactly what she did. She not only has, just regular women going to buy her makeup. She has stars. I can't tell you how many people in my timeline on Instagram came on with pictures of themselves wearing her makeup. How many stars were like, yes, Fenty Beauty. Yes. I mean, you don't have to pay for that. That's free marketing. If you put out something that people will love, you don't have to pay for marketing. If you find the gap, you don't have to pay for marketing. People are waiting. They've been waiting for this. And so they are just like, oh my gosh. So I say all that to say, whatever it is your desire is, whatever it is that you're working on. Again, I'm going to go over it really quick. The 4 things. Don't rush. Don't jump on someone else's timeline as to when you need to launch your product. Don't rush, and make yourself feel like, oh my gosh, if I don't get this done in the time frame that they say I need to get it done, I'm horrible. I don't really have the talent. By all means, stick and stay to your destined plan. Okay. Number 2, recognize the gaps in the industry. Do your research. Do your research. Whether you're a 9-to-5er or you're, an entrepreneur or a business owner, do your research. That will put you ahead of the game every single time. Every single time. They can't compete with you if you've researched and found the gap. They cannot compete with you at all. So do your research. Number 3, team up with people who see your vision. Stop trying to convince. I always say I work with the willing. If you're not willing, I'm not working with you. Work with the willing. Stop trying to convince. We are not in the business of convincing. And I'm just going to be real right now. Whenever I have a vision, it takes a lot for me to pump myself up to really go after my vision and believe in my vision. And I don't have time nor the energy to have to pump you up to believe and go after my vision. So either you see it or you don't. Work with the willing. You guys need to hashtag that. Work with the willing. If they're not willing, keep it pushing. Okay. Number 4, strive to be a game changer. Once you've done your research, once you've determined your timeline, once you have pulled your team together for your vision, it's time to map out the way you're going to change the game. That's what it's time to do. It's not time to just, go along with the regular wheel that has already been produced. It's okay to take that wheel, but you need to sprinkle some of your greatness jewels onto it. Let's bling that bad boy out. That's what's going to set you apart. And I want to come and just tell you this on a personal development note. All of that was a business development. I want to tell you something on a personal development. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in yourself because there will be times when people will not believe in you. And that's okay. I'm pretty sure when she first came to with this idea. I'm pretty sure there were some people who told her, no, we don't, the makeup industry, we don't have a lot of shades for African Americans. We don't feel like it's profitable. Don't worry about it. Let's just stick to these 2 shades, 2, 3, 4, maybe shades. And let's just get your line out there. But she stuck to her guns because she believed in her vision. And that's what you're going to have to do on a personal development note. You're going to have to believe in yourself. You're going to have to believe that even when people are telling you that it will not work, that you know that you have what it takes to make it work. By hook or by crook, you're going to make it work. I don't mean literally crook, but y'all know what I'm saying. By any means necessary. Make it work. Believe in you. Because sometimes you will be standing alone. And that's okay. You will be standing alone, and that's okay. And I'm pretty sure Rihanna was standing alone, and that was okay, because guess what? She has the last laugh because she stood alone in her vision, and she believed enough in herself to say, I don't care, even if it's a flop. I'm going to put this out because I believe it won't be. Even if they're telling me it will be, I believe it won't be. So, stick and stay. Remember that, stick and stay, and you will eventually get, quote unquote, your pay if you just stick to your guns. Okay, I got to bring it down on Why Not Wednesday. You guys know on Why Not Wednesday, I get fired up because I want to push y'all to the next level. Yes. So, again, go out there and change the game. Go out there and change the game. This is Lisa Guice, I'm just so emotional about this. This is Lisa Guice, your self-relationship expert, your inspirational speaker, your Be Great Now coach, and the author of You're Just a Quote Away from Your Greatness, telling you that you too deserve your vision to come to fruition. And it needs to come to fruition the way you have visualized it, not someone else, the way you have visualized it. Until we speak again, always remember to be loyal to your greatness and live your greatness out loud.